What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jukitsu Show. I'm here today kind of showing you a way you could stay eating clean while you're on the road, traveling for tournaments or something, which is what I'm doing right now. I trained hard for the Abu Dhabi North American Trials 2014, and unfortunately I came up short today, and then decided I would hang out for the amateur side of the tournament tomorrow. However, I didn't pack enough food. I had snacks and stuff, but I needed a good meal to get me, get in my belly tonight. So with some of the things I brought, and then I went to the grocery store, and I'm going to make an egg scramble with spinach, peppers, onions, tomatoes, so avocado. So what I'm going to do here is I'm chopping up a red onion, and normally I pack a hot plate with me, and which wasn't this hotel. Last night's hotel was supposed to have a full kitchen with like stove and all, and I just it didn't have it, so I decided I would leave my hot plate at home, and that wasn't a good idea, I guess. So I got a microwave here to work with, is what we're going to try to do. So, chopping up this onion. Clean off this cutting board here. So I'm going to put it all into this bowl as I cut it. What I'm going to do is get my peppers and onions in here. So I'm putting a half of a red pepper in here. And this is going to be delicious, I know. Well, maybe. Unfortunately as well, I don't have a glass plate. I've only got this plastic gas bowl to go into the microwave, which I'm not a fan of, but it's a microwavable bowl, so it's supposed to be a little bit better for you, but I'm not so certain on that. No, but what I want to try to do here is get in all my nutrients, and spent a little more on a hotel tonight, just for the fact that it's closer, but it has a full indoor pool and a hot tub, which is what I'm looking forward to here after I eat. So pumped about that. Alright, got the peppers, and this cutting board and knife right here is something I always carry with me in my backpack. I don't leave home without that. So if you need to be prepared at certain times, it's the best way to make sure that you have stuff to be healthy and clean while you're on the road. So now I'm cutting up that red onion. I'll probably start crying here shortly. Let me get this chopped up. Part of it. I'm going to put these in there too. I'm going to put the peppers and onions in first, and then get them in the microwave and kind of soften them up a little before I put in the eggs and spinach. Lots of onions. Yeah, I'm starting to cry just a little bit. Not too bad. Bear with me, guys. I'm almost done. it's really getting to me. Whew. Yep, now it's really got me. Shit. If you guys are out there, or if you're watching, you can go on the chat line. Make sure you start a free account. And you can chat live with me here. Ask any questions that you want. Man. This is a I believe this recipe, or is a partial recipe out of the Mike Dolce's 3 Weeks to Shredded. I got it was a pretty cool book, pretty informational. You know, the Dolce diet and stuff, which in my opinion is not a diet; it's a lifestyle. That's what steered me clear of checking it out at all forever. Was that it was had the word diet in it. Almost got this dang pepper. I must have sliced it wrong because it's weird, hard to cut it here. I'm not used to. I don't use this knife as frequent as the one in my kitchen, so I'm not sure if I like it more or not. Alright, we're getting there. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, I'm going to dump these onions in here. Wow, that's a nice of crap. Alright. Alright, so you can see that we've got peppers and onions loaded. Another thing I picked up was a little bit of coconut oil. This is stuff that I can use when I get home too. What I want to do is just put a little spoonful in here. If I can get it open. Okay, we got that. I'm also going to cut up a serrano pepper, put in this thing. I also need to make sure it's not too. Yeah, I can put this whole thing in there. It's not that hot at all. Alright. Oh, dropped it. That's that. Alright, well this is probably the nastiest place to ever drop something. But, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So here we are again. Slicing. You know, if I was a good cooking show, I would have already had this stuff prepared for you guys, and then I would just put it together and things. But I was gonna do that. I was gonna piece it together and come back and edit it and all that. And then I was like, you know what? I can just do this live, Ustream, and share some stuff with you guys. I've been slacking on the Jukitsu show lately, just because I don't know why. Because I just lost some motivation and stuff. But, you know, there's no excuse. Alright. Get serrano pepper. Alright, then we're just going to scoop out a little bit of this coconut oil here. I'd say this Here's probably good. We're going to dump about that much in, around a teaspoon, I'd say. So put it in there and mix it all around. Alright, now we're going to set this cover on a little bit. Put that in the microwave. Oh, the most old-fashioned as my way. I'm going to put it in for about 2 minutes. Now, in a separate bowl that I brought in, we are going to put in 2 eggs. These are not the best eggs. It's the best I could find for not buying a dozen. I didn't need a dozen, I only needed a couple. I'll go ahead and put in 3. I'll make a big one. Eat part of it later or something. Alright. Now, thank God I brought a handy dandy fork. You're gonna scramble these suckers up. I'm gonna take us a handful of spinach. Start chopping it up in smaller pieces. A separate bowl for that right now after I go rinse it out, I believe. It's the bowl I had earlier with some oatmeal. There we are. That way I can get a little bit more in there. I like the spinach. Alright. Oh, those peppers and onions smell amazing. So, like, again, I went to the store. It cost me roughly $15, which is way cheaper than if I would have went out to one of the local restaurants here. I mean, I saw Mexican cuisine, Asian, like a Buffalo Wild Wings, all those places nearby, but I just went to the local grocery store and got these groceries. It wasn't my favorite grocery store, but it worked. Alright, so now we've got these peppers all hot. Ooh, yeah. Coconut oil in there. All around, kind of helping. Yeah, this, man, I'm having. Alright. Try to get some air fluffage in there. Alright, boom. Pour those in there. We're going to grab our spoon. Came in our handy dandy kit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some chia seeds. And then I'm going to put in some hemp seeds. Now, this is the first time, so, you know, we don't know how this is going to turn out or if it's even going to work. And so I'm taking a risk of doing it live, I guess, but I don't care. Alright, now I want to get this spinach in here too. I don't want to mix this all together a little here. Kind of get it all around. Alright, now I'm feeling like I'm going to do in increments of a minute. I'm going to put it in a minute since I don't have a skillet that I'm like kind of stirring the eggs. I'm going to put this in for a minute to start with. and then I'll get it out and stir it after that and see how that works. Definitely want that lid on because the eggs will pop. Alright. Well, that's going. I'm going to slice up tomato. I just got some raw Roma tomatoes because I love them. Alright, slice these. This thing. We're going to just top it with these once it comes out. Alright, I'm going to stir that. Again, this is my first time. Anybody has any suggestions out there, feel free to put it on the social stream on the chat. It's looking like it's going to work good. So now we can put this tomato down in here. Like half of one of these or something. Way cheaper, and I'm gonna have food for tomorrow, and I'll have leftovers as well to take home with me. Certain things like the coconut oil, probably some of the spinach will be left over, and a couple eggs. Maybe I might make another one of these depending on how it goes for tomorrow. Alright, so we've got that. Now I'm gonna cut up an avocado. So, peel this. Ooh, nice. Nice. So I'm gonna just keep these cold. Alright, hold on. Gotta stir it. Gotta stir it. It's gotta be getting too far. I think it might be cooked almost. Not quite, but getting there. This is good. This will work. It's working, guys. Alright. Again, this is just to show you guys, like, you know, oh, up on the road, I could have been weak-minded, weak-willed, gone to, you know, there's even a Arby's or Burger King right up the street. I could have gone to either of those, but, you know, I'm competing tomorrow. I don't want to just blow everything I did. I don't even have to weigh in tomorrow. But that's not the important part. The important part is my health and my body, how I feel. Not even for the tournament, just for everyday living in general. I don't desire to go have a Burger King burger. I'll make my own dinner right here. It's gonna be great. Alright, so there's the avocado. Bam. Alright. So here we are. excellent, guys. Excellent. And that's how you do it. Eat clean on the road. No excuses. It can be done. Remember that. Next time you say, oh, just go over to McDonald's and grab a burger and it's only $1 or whatever. Well, for one, that's not going to sustain you. You're not going to have the energy from that burger like you would have from something like this. It's filled with a bunch of crap. I know what I have in here. It's everything I need, and I'm going to be eating like a king. Alright, folks. See you next time.